I've already started, but I don't know if anybody's interested. I'm altering this book. I saw one done by somebody else, and they took out, looked like she had taken out every other signature. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm taking out every other signature. I'm finding every other signature. Ran into a snag already. This signature right here is not big enough for what I want to do. So I don't know if I want to take it out or leave it and put it as part of the next one. Let's see how big it makes it. It makes it thicker like that. I'm going to leave it for now and move on to the next signature, just separating them out and then tearing the pages out. This will be one of those ongoing things, but I've been tearing the pages out just like this. This book, the book from Dollar Tree, and usually I always say any book that finally ends up at the Dollar Tree probably wasn't worth reading to begin with. I don't know. I picked up a couple there that were pretty good. But I don't know. Let me see. Today is June the 16th, so we'll see how long it takes me to actually put this thing together. I don't work very fast. Sometimes I have the attention span of a 2-year-old, and I don't complete a lot of things. Unlike other people, I don't know. Sometimes I just wonder how people just sit for hours at a time and do crafts. You know, yeah, I guess they turn the TV on and listen to TV or something, but I don't have a TV in my craft room. I do have the computer on my laptop, so if I do that, you know, turn it on, sometimes I'm able to sit. Okay, that's that one. And what I've been doing is I've been going in and I've been cutting, trying not to cut through the mesh in the spine. I don't know. See, I watch a lot of these, hey, here's my altered book. But so many people just don't want to tell you how they actually got to the finished product. So I end up trying to figure it out on my own. I won't tell you the video I saw until maybe I get the book finished. This is a little thing. It's a little rounded. I don't know if you can see it. It's got rounded ends on it. And so I'm using. I don't use it for anything else. I thought I'd be able to use it to poke holes. And it had the rounded ends on it when I got it. So it's like, okay, that's a waste of money. Hey, I finally figured out something to use it for. Help me get these leftovers out of here. I didn't know how else to do it. If I'd have baked it, the entire book would have come away from the spine, and that's not what I want. I want to keep part of it in there. That's what I'm trying to clean this out a little bit. I'm not going to get it perfect, and that's fine. I don't want it perfect, but I don't want these big sections of this in here. Or tear it out. Probably a better way of doing it, I'm sure. If and when I upload this video, a lot of people will come forward and tell me, hey, you could have done it this way, you could have done it that way. Well, I couldn't find a video on it, and so maybe, you know, after I do this, hindsight's 20/20. Anyway, I'm just going to keep doing this. Maybe come back in a bit if I get it all done. Show you that. Bye. Okay, I decided to take that one signature out of there that was that really small one. and it's left me, the book has got a lot of room, a lot more room in it now. I don't know if you can see that. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to glue all the pages in each of these leftover signatures. I'm going to glue those together. And this, I don't care if it's rough. I just didn't want all that leftover torn paper because I'm going to end up painting this anyway. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. And I'm going to use some parchment paper. In between the signatures. I guess probably should start in the back, but oh well, it's not going to make a difference. I don't think, anyway. If I can get that in there. Oh well, let's see what happens. I'm just going to use some Mod Podge, I guess, to glue them together. If I can get this one open, sometimes that's on. This is my old Mod Podge. It doesn't even smell very good. Let's see here. Oh, the reason I can't get it out. Hang on. There. Maybe that'll do it. Okay. I just don't know how this is going to turn out. I will show you if it is an epic fail. That's part of our learning process. Now this, hopefully, I know it's going to make the pages wrinkle, but I am hoping it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Didn't quite get even. I'm going to go around the edges of them anyway. I guess this is just the way I'm going to do it. And again, I think I've seen some people do it, but I haven't actually seen the finished product. And so this is going to be an ongoing, because it's going to take a long time to glue all the pages together, and that's why I don't sell my books when I make them, because it takes forever to make one. There we go. Probably should do it like that. There we go. And I'm just going to continue on with this. I'm not going to show it all, but that's how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll turn the camera back on if I get to another signature. Alright, there you go. Okay, I'm still working on these pages. These have kind of dried. They're kind of wrinkly, but I'm going to work with that. And they become hard. You know, those signatures all sewn together. That one and this one. And I'm working on this one right here. These I had to trim off some of the edges and come in with some more glue and glue down. But it's going to be kind of a rough book at first. That's my husband cooking supper. But I think I can make it work for what I am going for here. And I'm just taking I had to get a new brush. I'd used that brush so many times, this one, used it so many times that it had broken, the foam had broken through and the plastic part was exposed. just smearing it all over. Take this page, come up like this, kind of smooth it out. So it wrinkles, but that's okay. I'm going to work with it, and I'm just going to keep going like that. See how this opens up right there? Sometimes I come back in here and I do that, and I pinch it closed. And if that doesn't hold it, then I come back in later with that that little needle nosed glue dispenser that I got. I forget what it's called. Can't remember right now. But that's what I come in and fix those little gaps with. What's it called? What is that thing called? I don't want to go get it right now. I'll get it later. This is just, like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to continue making the videos or if I'll even show them to anybody. Probably will, since I went to the trouble to do it, right? And just going to continue on. I let those dry for a couple of hours while I went in and did some other stuff. Let these two dry. These ones right here, let them dry for a couple of hours. I tried this several years ago before I ever had a dedicated craft area. And, oops. I'm like way back here. Whew. Not an exact science. And I never finished it. So this time I got kind of inspired by Poet Spice, who's Jamie, with her, she's doing that Killa Kit collaboration. And I said I'm going to go use some of the paper that I have hanging around. I think this is going to be rather Halloweeny because I picked it for the cover. It was black. So anyway, continuing on. Okay, I got all of the pages glued together how I wanted them, and that's the way it's going to look on the side. And I don't care. I don't care. It's not perfect. And I knew they were going to wrinkle, and they did. And that's okay. I'm going to work with that. I started painting around the edges with just plain flat black paint. I need to do a little more. And this is all rough in here, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to be tearing some paper anyway to make it look kind of old anyhow. So I said, well, that's fine. I need to get a little bit more paint down in there where I can't see it. Either that or it'll might cover up this way. So what I'm using is just plain apple barrel black flat. And what I've been doing is I squish it onto the brush and then I just paint around the edges like this. Like that. And if you see me, I'm still in my nightie. I have taken a shower. I didn't get to go to work at my other job this week. I was supposed to go yesterday, but anyway, it won't matter because I won't have this book done for a while and I won't upload this for a while, so I don't even know why I'm giving you anything about the timeline. I don't know why I'm shaking this morning. I did have a little bit of caffeine. That might have done it. Not supposed to have caffeine. So, like I said, just showing you a little bit of what I'm going to do. I don't really need to get the edges that great because I'm going to do something else on the edges. But really didn't want any of that white showing up, so. Because I just, whoop, that was a little too much. Maybe not. Just kind of wanted to dull down that the color of the pages. I may have to go back in actually and do some touch-up with a finer brush to get down in there really well. That's just how I'm doing it. Like I said, I've watched and watched and watched, but nobody will show me. I don't know, maybe there is a video out there showing how to do it, but I haven't seen it so far, so I don't really need to go in that far. Just brush and paint on. A little bit more on my brush. Make sure that I got it out far enough to where whenever I go in to put the paper on my pages that I don't have to cut it too short. Because I'm just going to have like in the center, I'm going to put paper. I think the paper pad that I'm going to use is, it's a DCWV. Yeah, pretty sure it's DCWV. It's called Dark Romance. It's got lots of, well, it's got some skulls in it, but it's got lots of rose-colored patterns. So I wanted to put some red. I wanted it to be like kind of black and red going on. So it's just going to continue on like this. It's nothing really exciting. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'll show you the next phase. Okay, I got all of the pages glued together, and I got them all painted the way I wanted them. Got some. I'll show you here. See, I've decided to put some, not on these, but on these, I've decided to put this lace down there to cover up the rough. I'm just gonna like glue that lace down in there. Probably after I put the paper on the pages. But I think that'll cover up those, like the rough spots. See right here where the paint just kept pulling off. So I'm just gonna do like this. Put the lace in there like that. Okay, and got them all done. They're going to be thick, chunky signatures like this. And I didn't get all the paint in there, but I'm going to do something else on the edges of this. So, ooh, I need to put a little bit more paint right there. Maybe I'll fill that in with a magic marker. And on the spine, where the title of the book and the author, I put down, I don't know if you can tell, but I put down some of that cloth tape I got at Dollar Tree. And then it was white, and then I painted it with the apple barrel paint. So got that nice and covered up. Anyway, so it's going to be black. Like I said, it's like this. It was a book about samurais. Like I wanted to read a book about samurais. Sorry. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to cover the pages with the other paper. I said this is going to be covered up right there with the lace. So hopefully that'll camouflage that. Good. Okay. Like that. They're nice chunky pages. The only thing I had a problem with was down here. I did get a little close cutting those signatures out, so it left that big hole right there, and that lace will help that cover up that. And also, this kept pulling away, so I just turned it up and squirted it just clear full, top and bottom, up here too, of Aleene's Techie Glue. So, anyway, so far, that's what I got. Alright, I'll be back later sometime with more update. Okay? Bye. Okay, let's see if I can put a piece of lace in here. It doesn't really look that bad. I mean, it does, but not so much after I got it covered with the paint. So, let's see what we can do. Try to get it in frame. I can't do it sideways. I'm just going to do some hot glue. Some hot glue. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Ah, the cord isn't long enough. Okay, let's do a little bit in there, down to here, and through there. Here. Thing about hot glue, it sticks to everything except what you want it to stick to. So, all right. And then I'll go down the other side. I'm just going to show you how I'm starting. Well, that didn't stick. But oops, right here. Because I want it to bend. Alright. Trying to get the webs off of me. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Okay. That helps hide it a little bit. Now you can see, I might try putting regular wet glue on the next one, but that's what it looks like. Oh well. So I'm going to continue to put the lace into the creases. See how it creases up like that? That's good. Okay. Okay, I've got all of the lace glued in. Probably should have used a white glue or something that wouldn't show because it's got that shiny, you know, hot glue shine on it. Yeah, but it did help. Ooh, that needed glued down right there. Came back up. It did help cover that gap. So, yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, another clip. Another one down. Another portion down. Next comes covering the pages. Okay. I've taken some book pages here and I sprayed some Lindy's Stamp Gang. It's Moonshadow Mist, but it's the Van Dyke Sepia, and the Van Dyke Sepia doesn't have any shimmer to it. I sprayed some of that on my craft mat, and I sprayed it with some water, and I also sprayed some of this. It splashed up on my shirt, so now I've got some on my shirt too. Oh well, old shirt. That's why I don't wear good clothes when I'm doing this. Oops. And I'm taking some Rub and Buff Antique Gold. and I'm just going around the edges of my pages. Pages I cut out from that, what was it? It was Dark Romance stack, and I use my Tim Holtz Distress tool and distress the edges, and I inked them a little bit with some potting soil. That's Ranger Archival ink potting soil, and then now I'm just going around the edges a little bit with the gold, because I didn't really darken the edges. They still have a little bit of torn quality to them. So just put a little bit of this. I've been sitting here like going crazy, wondering if this stuff seeped into your pores. Okay, got a little too much gold on that one. I'll figure out some way to cover that up. Don't want that on there like that. And I don't really want a whole lot of gold on it, which, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. There's some more gold down there. And if I'd stop touching stuff, maybe I wouldn't get it all everywhere. But some of the page, part of it's going to be covered. Hopefully with some stuff I can figure out to cover it with. I know, I'm rambling. But I'm just kind of doing this on the fly. And these are still wet, so, oh, there's my cap. So I'm just kind of going through here and seeing what a mess I can make. So, anyway, that's what I'm doing now. So I'll let you back in on whatever other mess I can come up with. Right? Okay, I'm going to show you how I've been doing these pages in this book. I have these pages which I showed you, and I think I showed you these pages here. And what I've been doing is I've been taking my craft knife and I've been making a slice like that, and then I just start tearing it. I tear a hole in it. Literally, just tear a hole in it. Just tear it. I'm going to make a little window in this one, and then I'm going to make a little pocket down at the bottom. This, like this. Okay. Tear it. Like this, like that. And then come in using one of my new little daubers, and I'm using walnut stain. I used tea. I think it was tea dye around the edges of the. That's what I'm using, walnut stain on this inside of this one. And I just go around like that. And these are really cool. I really like these little ones. Of course, I've just used this one. You get 2 in a package, which is a pretty good deal. And especially, like I said, I got these on sale. Joann.com had these, I think, for like a package of them for, I forget what it was. I'm trying to remember. $4.49, $4.79, something like that. Okay, like that. Let's see here. See, we're making a little window like that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a little pocket right here. I wonder how, because I'm going to stick this little piece of paper in there. I had one like this, and I don't want to make 2 the same, and I don't want to stick it down in there like that. I need to make a little pocket, a little tear, maybe right here. Oops, that out of there. There we go. I'm going to do this down there. Okay. Not too close over here. see how good I can tear. I don't want to make a big tear, I just want a little tear. That right there. That right there. I have to cut it again, I don't know. Okay. I'll get this, because I want it. Oh yeah, I want it, so it'll happen. Maybe not. This paper is really thick, so it's a little bit hard to tear. Measure. Maybe that'll do it. Let me check. Maybe I'll shove it in there. I've got. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and ink those edges too. This has been a process of several days. I think I first started filming either on June 15th or 16th, and today is June the 24th. So it took a while to get it done, and I don't like to rush. I like to do other things. Let's see, I'll put that in there like that. Pull on it, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. And this little piece of paper was a leftover that I had coffee dyed. I inked around the edges with Vintage Photo, and then I folded it like this, and then I folded a butterfly in half, metal butterfly in half, and I'm using it like a clip. Oh, I can get to it. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to put that on there. Okay. Try to make sure everything's okay. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some glue around here. Like that. Aleene's Tacky Glue. And I just have to remember to not glue down where I want that little pocket to be. But it can be glued down right there. Okay, let me see if I got the glue right on it. Alright. Guess may have a little too much, but that's okay. Then I've been gluing these pages on the back. Good. I need a non-stick mat. Hang on. I didn't want to be cutting on or near a non-stick mat. Okay. That's all. Let's see if I'm in frame still. Kind of not, huh? Oops, sorry. Yeah, I'm good. Sorry. Alrighty. So it ends up looking like that. Let's see. See if that goes down in there. Yeah, that goes down in there now, like that. But up here, I'm going to glue some of this, maybe like this. Let me see. I got to see. And maybe See, I'm thinking out loud. I finally pulled this out of the little container that Kelly Scrapper Memories had given me right around Christmas. She sent me a Christmas pocket letter. And let's see here. Let's see if I can, not all in the window, but maybe out of the window, maybe some, what did I get? And like that maybe, and up and around. Yeah, I think maybe kind of like that. Okay. Now I just have to work it out that way, right? Put that through there. Put that through there and put some glue on the back of it. I'm just going to use regular tacky glue. Glue down. I went through my doily drawer and found all these little neat doilies that I need to be using too. So okay, so let's turn that over like that. This and put it like that. Like that. Let's let that dry. Probably have to get my hot glue out to do that, but you can see that I just tore the pages and inked the edges, and that's the beginning of a page. Yeah. And that's how I've been doing them. Get in there closer, see? And I'm probably just gonna get my hot glue out now and maybe fold these up around in there and maybe let them drip down here a little bit. And then I'm gonna stick this down in here like that. This book doesn't have pages in it like normally would. Then see, I'm just going to stick it down in there like that. I'm making everything a little tuck spot with a journaling space. So there you go, one more little clip. And I'll probably put something down here. I may just bring the pearls all the way down there and just twine them around, because that thing has kind of like this viney looking thing going on. And probably put something up here in the center of this. Alright, another phase.